Hello YouTube. Hey, you get up like 5 in the morning and you put your coffee under your Keurig and push the button and walk away and like you normally do, and then you come back a minute later to get your cup of coffee and the cup's empty. And then you look and it says right here in the window, it says prime. And you can turn it on and off, it'll still say prime. You can pull your chamber loose, put it back, it still says prime. So I'm going to show you the quick fix. This is the quick fix to get it going like right now. And the first thing you want to do is pull your chamber off, and then you want to hold that up to the light in a bright window or a bright light and see if there's anything floating in your water. There might be a little bit of debris in there. Most likely you're going to see some little fuzzy strands floating around in there. That's algae, and that's because you got your Keurig sitting too close to the window and it's getting light and it's starting to grow algae in the water, which is what mine done. And it took it about 4 years to do it, but that's what was wrong with it. But I'll show you the quick fix. When you got your algae, if you see something floating in your water, just dump it out. Add some water and just shake it. Shake it all up. Dump it back out. Fill it back up with water. That's the first step. Now you got to get the algae out of the machine. Now the reason the window says prime is that the water is not reaching from the supply to the pump. That's what prime usually means when it comes to any kind of a water pump. And so you've got some algae or something blocking the tube that runs from this to the pump. First thing you want to check, just get you a utensil of some kind. Right under here is where the water comes out, this little black thing right here. And if you push up on it from underneath, it'll release the water. So make sure that's working first. And if that's working, then just set that aside. What you're going to need is a cup of water and a turkey baster, or anything that you can squirt water with. Just hold your machine. You can unplug the machine from the outlet if you like. I live dangerously, I'm not going to. Just kind of right here is a hole that is the intake for your water. When your reservoir sits on there, and there's a little tip in there that pokes up and pokes that valve up to let the water out. But you're probably clogged up inside of there somewhere. Just get you a turkey baster, fill it full of water, stick it right down in that hole, and just blast it. You can do this several times. If there's debris in there, you got to get it out. You got to blow it out. And this is the easiest way to do it. Now this doesn't always work, but this will work 70 to 80% of the time. About 20% of the time you got a clog that's worse than this. And then you have to take it apart. And that's a more involved repair. But this is the quick 1-minute fix. This is the quick fix video. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Now put your reservoir back. And if you unplug your machine, now don't forget to turn it back on in the back. But you're all set now. There, you hear the pump running? It's sucking the water. And it's going to make a cup of coffee. And that's it. This is the quick 1-minute fix. And this is like if you need that coffee like right now. The proper way to do it would tear the machine apart and clean everything out. But if you need that coffee like right now and you can't wait and you're one of these people that have to have it before work, just do this. You'll get a cup of coffee. And this will probably actually work for quite a while after that. And I really should move it away from the window where it don't get the algae, because that was the problem. I could actually see the algae when I held it up to the light. And there it goes. It's making the coffee already. And it's working way better than it did. So that's it. We'll see y'all later.